Hi, my name is Emilio Rosa Perez, and today I'm partnered with John Paul Negron to present to you our Preface A on Castle, our outline. Our outline breaks down our presentation in our users and stakeholders, our background information, the project description and objectives, project significance, the preliminary system level requirements and constraints, and our preliminary project planning.
For our background information, we have the users, which are the elderly, our main target audience, and the FDA, which are the regulatory agency for canes and walking technologies. The stakeholders for this project are Emilio Rosa Perez and this server, Jean Paul Negron, both of us being students of the Biomedical Engineering program at the Polytechnic University of Puerto Rico.
First, here we offer a product which gives the client a safe and secure product with a complete terrain coverage and gyroscopic features, of which other competing products don't offer in today's market. This product targets the elderly, disabled, or even impaired. On our cost saving, we created a plan which helps reduce the expenses of a walking cane and its derivatives. And lastly, our product is very easy to use. It's just a grab and go product.
Many of the patients who suffer from obesity, diabetes, old age, or other complications are more prone to suffer from an injury as a cause of a disbalance or an uneven surface when compared to the average person. It is for this reason that we must assess the situation and create a new means of support for this problem. Here, we present a small table that shows the average percentages of underlying diseases or condition demographics that are susceptible to falling injuries, where people who suffer from diabetes have a 70% more of falling. People who have had below knee amputations also suffer over 71% of falls, and overweight people tend to suffer 13% or 13% of the world's population also suffer from falling. Some of the current alternatives for our problem are the quad walking cane, which provides the most balance in the market. There's also the tri-walking stick, which is a lightweight yet unstable product. There's also the simple walking cane, which offers the basic support needed, yet it's very easy to lose balance. And finally, we have the smart cane, which is a feedback emitting device that allows the user to be aware of their surroundings. Yet, it's not viable for many people and it can be very expensive.
This is our preliminary concept of operation, where we present a visual aspect of our problem and solution. We plan on reducing fall injuries as a cost of uneven surfaces. For this, we will design a cane with a gyroscopic mechanism, and after that, we will plan to present our product fully manufactured and market ready.
Expanding on what my partner said, the uneven surfaces create a greater risk of falling, which leads to security and safety problems that current market alternatives cannot solve or provide for. It's for this reason that we must design a development and develop a gyroscopic model and trigger mechanism to provide the necessary grip and security needed. Finally, after conducting the design process, we will begin our manufacturing and market introduction processes to allow this product to be sold to the public. For our project description, our goal is to improve the capability of the average walking cane on different terrains by creating a gyroscopic all-terrain walking cane suited for harsh environment and uneven surfaces, as today's average walking canes don't ensure a safe balance point for set environments, which could lead to injury. And our objective, which is to improve the performance of walking canes by creating a gyroscopic mechanism that allows the cane to oscillate and move up to 30 degrees in a fixed direction. It must also resist up to 500 pounds of force and weigh less than 56 ounces.
The global market for the walking cane was estimated to be around $2.5 billion, in which our company will be representing a 2%, which equals to $40 million. The top competition out there are Hugo Mobility, King of Cane, and so much more. In the graphs, we see how the markets for walking canes have gone up and will keep going up by the passing years. This is a market in which is constantly growing. The amount the amount won equals to $50,000. After deducting $30,000 for our net revenue, we will find a profit of estimated to be 62.5%.
Then we have our preliminary system level requirements, from which we have the measures of effectiveness, which will be that it has and shall be water resistant, it must be easy to attach, it must be easy to detach, and must be easy to adjust. The product should be quick to attach, detach, and adjust as well. It must also hold the weight of a person and must balance and hold the weight and balance of the person. It has to be easy to use, and it must not rattle and will not wobble or bend. It must have high durability, be lightweight, and must not interfere with cane operations. It should not interfere with other cane features, and it shall be easy to carry. It should have a popular color or design options, and shall be available at an affordable price. The product shall be able to be bought separately, and manufacturing costs must be at least $30 each, or less. It shall be scratch resistant, it must be ergonomic, and it must comply with the FDA's 21 CFR 890.3075, which states that the product must be lightweight, it must be easy to use, and it must hold and balance a person. Now we have the measures of performance, in which we have 19 measures of performance, where the first one would be that the steps to attach should be at least 3 or less. The time to attach should be less than 10 seconds, and the steps to detach should be less than 2. The time to detach should be less than 5 seconds, and the times to adjust should be at least 10 seconds. The steps to adjust should be less than 3, and the number of parts shall be at least 5. Number of tools needed shall be 0. Weight of all parts should not exceed 56 ounces. Force to cause the release shall be more than 3 pounds of pressure. Weight of the entire cane should not exceed 56 ounces, and the material cost should be less than $100. The cane will have at least 30 degrees of rotation, and the design shall 100% resist water and scratches. The owner will be able to select the color or design, and it must be cost effective. The product will also comply with the FDA's 21 CFR 890-3075 and its requirements for safe cane usage and manufacturing. Finally, it must be able to hold up to 500 pounds of weight. Here we have the quality function deployment, which states that every high number, or every 9 in this graph, represents how highly related the task is to the MOE and to the MOP. 3 would be a moderately related task, and 1 would be a slightly related task each. For the totals, every high value represents a priority list and its importance. The higher the number, the higher the priority. This still does not mean that a low number does not matter. It is just lower in the tier list of importance.
This is our preliminary project planning, where we represent our projected event scheduling, and here we plan to submit phase A by week 7.
Thank you for listening to our project and pre-phase A project planning review. If you have any questions, do not doubt in contacting us. Thank you very much for your time.